Ah! Oh, this crazy thing's not going to stay here. I'm going to have to take it off. Darn it. Hey there, friends. Greg here. It's going to be kind of a busy day today, so I thought I would do more of a daily style vlog instead of a topic style vlog. I noticed the other day that I had a light showing on my car, so the first thing that I'm going to do is go get the car serviced. Taking your car to the shop, that makes for an interesting vlog, right? When the light came on the car, I noticed that the transmission seemed to be a little weird, so hopefully it's just something minor, like, you know, it's low on transmission fluid or something like that. And no offense to the car place where I get my car fixed, but taking my car to be repaired is right up there with going to the dentist, in my opinion. It's not really one of my more favorite things to do. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Here's one of the things I want to look at later today. Let's go get Mr. Ford fixed. Check out this old advertisement they have here on the wall. It's pretty awesome. And we've known these folks for a long time. Especially this guy right here, this Tony guy. He's been around here for a long time. All right, the car is, I guess, fixed. This particular car does not have user serviceable transmission fluid, so I guess I will have to, if I see any other weirdness with the transmission, I may have to take it to the dealer. But then again, that's okay, because I have to go to the dealer anyway. Look at this. This thing's broken. I can't even get out of here. I can't open the door. Yeah, that thing's been broken for a while, and I just haven't gotten around to getting it fixed. Back on the road again, and I'm heading to a museum that is only opened on Saturdays. There it is. That's my destination. That pink building right there. I'm kind of afraid to open my car door. There's a lot of bugs out here. Hopefully that lizard can eat all the bugs for me. Come on, lizard, hurry, hurry, eat all the bugs. Now this is the Winter Haven History Museum, and the way I understand it, they have a lot of Cypress Gardens history here. That's good. Oh my gosh, the bugs are incredible. Look at this. They've even taken over the sign. Holy moly, ew. This is at 660 Pope Avenue, named after Dick Pope, the founder of Cypress Gardens. Cypress Gardens has been officially listed in the National Register of Historic Places. There he is, the man himself, the man who invented Florida, Dick Pope, and Julie Pope, his wife.
What I like about his In-N-Out baskets is it really tells the story of his career.
Right.
He early on made a deal with the Miss America pageant to bring her to Cypress Gardens immediately after the pageant was over, and from the late 50s on into probably into the late 60s, the first stop that Miss America made was at the Gardens. Jansen swimsuits, he had an agreement to promote those swimsuits years before he opened the Gardens. And this was one of his typewriters. I don't know how many he had, but a local person bought that at a yard sale that somebody, I think his daughter was having.
So was this modeled after the Beauty and the Beast?
It was modeled after Belle.
Oh.
In one of the scenes in that movie, she wears a yellow dress, a gown like that.
Wow.
And so the Gardens did this so that they could tie in with the film while it was popular.
And now it's back again.
And now it's back again.
They have another movie.
And then this is a photograph or a painting that Eileen O'Leary did, and I'm sure Mr. Pope was tickled to death with that.
Yeah,
because that is right up his alley.
And those must be Dick Pope's glasses there too. Oh, he had bifocals. Would he have worn this at the events and things, or?
Oh yeah. And I mean, he dressed colorfully. If you've seen some pictures,
So he was the showman.
he was.
Here's some Cypress Gardens plates. Not really sure what this is. Banker's Cup.
Yeah, that's Winter Haven's highest honor. And the smaller one was Mrs. Pope. She received that when he got it the third time. This sign was Mr. Pope's office sign.
This one right here?
It hung on a bar over his office door.
Here's a Banana George brick. Banana George was well known as a frequent visitor of the gardens. Awesome picture of the Aquamaids. And here's a picture of Carol Burnett skiing with Bob Hyers. Okay, so Cypress Gardens is known for its skiing. Here's an original ski from back in the day. Wow.
It's got grooves on the back of it.
Got grooves on the back. Oh, okay.
And Mr. Dick Pope Jr. had this in his garage.
And here's an original movie poster from the movie Easy to Love. Imagine this would have been out front of a movie theater at one time. Okay, this is actually a hand-painted jacket that was used in the movie Easy to Love that was filmed in 1953 with Esther Williams. There's an old videotape, On an Island with You. This looks like the payroll register from 1951.
Mr. Pope was big to give those out.
Lifetime passes.
Uh-huh.
My grandmother was very big into ice skating and roller skating and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when they opened the island, she's like, "Oh man, they should have spent the money on like an ice show." And then later they did an ice show. Cypress Gardens cookbook.
Mr. Pope wrote that book.
Right.
And the introduction is by Lowell Thomas and preface is by Ed Sullivan. Those were made in England and sold at the park. Adrian Jones, who's the manager of
Right.
Legoland, his grandmother worked in the factory where those plates were made.
Wow.
in Staffordshire, England.
So his grandmother might have made that plate.
Yeah, I gave him one of those color plates and he got emotional about it. P.O. Box 1 at Cypress Gardens was the Cypress Gardens box. When they tore it down, the Bob Kehoe brought me that door for the museum and gave me the letter there. In the utility shed out in back, there were 2 of those Cypress Garden signs that had never been used.
$1.60 for fried chicken.
Yeah, that was very reasonable.
I like that alligator in the background. That's cool. This is a city logo used from the 50s to 2005, identical to the Cypress Gardens citrus label. Lighter with Cypress Gardens on it. This Snively grows right there. That would have been John Snively, the man who owned the mansion that's in the gardens. And they had a line of orange juice too at one time. It was October 15th, 2011 when Legoland took over Cypress Gardens, but they still take care of it today. Governor Bob Martinez and the cabinet issued this proclamation upon Mr. Pope's death in 1987. Well, that was very, very cool. I got to meet Bob Gernert, who is, I think people call him Mr. Winterhaven, but he knows a lot about Cypress Gardens history, way more than I ever do. He actually knows knows those people there, so it was an honor meeting him. All right, now it's time to fulfill that spoiler from earlier. This is a McDonald's, but this is actually one of the original McDonald's signs from 1963. I found that out the other day when I was looking up information on the museum that I just came from, and they had a picture of this sign. Man, there's a lot of bugs out here today. A lot of bugs all over that sign, but it's awesome. I'm never gonna drive past this sign again and look at it as just a regular sign. It's always gonna be the original 1963 McDonald's sign to me now. Now I am going to pick up my daughter to take her to a birthday party. It's always busier why is it always busier on Saturdays than it is during the week? It's the life of a dad, I guess. Well, I have successfully picked up my daughter, and now we are headed to the far side of Lakeland, Florida. You got what? You got a what?
I just killed a legendary Pokemon with one hit.
Wow, that's a long way from Space Invaders. On the road again. Well, I just can't wait to get on the road again. Something with my friends. Well, I just can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, I've successfully dropped off my daughter at this jump house place, whatever. I don't know, this seems to be all the rage now, to have these birthday parties at these extreme sporting kind of places. I think I'm gonna go check out some of my old haunts here in Lakeland. Mostly the mall. Look over there, it's Arnie's barber's pole. He's gonna terminate your haircut. All right, I've arrived at the Lakeland Square Mall. I have not been here in, geez, probably 10 years now. Forgot about that. Does this not look like a 1980s mall entrance right here? Old school. So there used to be this really cool video game arcade right up here, and I don't think it's there anymore. They've turned the video arcade into a hot topic. Now, one of these buildings here used to be the Babbage's. Maybe it was this one? Because it's got like the two windows on either side of it. This could be it. Yeah, and if you don't remember, Babbage's used to be a video game store long before GameSpot. Babbage's, Software, etc., and Electronics Boutique were kind of battling it out. And of course, I think they all ended up becoming a GameSpot now. Did I say GameSpot? I meant to say GameStop. Well, that was some nostalgia. I haven't been to this mall in a long time. I got 7 minutes before the party ends, and there's a lot of traffic to get through. Actually, I need the General Lee right now so that I can jump over all this traffic. I've only got 2 minutes left. Might make it. I got 1 minute left. Will I be able to find a parking space? Hey, is that a parking space? Oh, that's reserved for H&R Block. Darn. I got 1 minute. I got 1 minute. Yeah! Did they kick you out?
I'm a minion.
You are? Oh my gosh. You say it. You say it.
Hitchcock. What they pull out.
They're noisy birds, whatever they are. Be quiet. I'm trying to film here. I made it. I picked her up just in time. Did you have the best time ever?
Yes.
You did? All right, good. Well, that makes it all worthwhile then. All right, we're gonna go have ourselves an early dinner, late lunch at a place up the street called Smoky Bones. Stop sneezing on me!
I don't want to though.
You don't want to stop sneezing on me? They don't see us. They don't see us. Don't say anything. Shh. Shh. She's like right. They don't see us. I can't believe this. They just walked off. Are you serious? I wasn't even trying to hide. She was right. Do you seriously? Not really. I was like right here. You just like.
No,
You just walk right by. Coming up on the left here is Fantasy of Flight. There's a big airplane out there on the side of the road. Here comes the train. Here comes the train. Wow. Curse you, train. Curse you. You wake me up every night. Is there ever going to be an end to it?
Yes.
I don't think. This is a long train. We could be here for a while. Here comes the train again, falling on my head like a hurricane. I guess that's how the song goes. I don't really remember that song, Adam. Sorry. There it goes. Here's the end of the train. Finally.
Gosh.
All right, so I had a busy day today. I got my car worked on, and I went to the Winter Haven Museum to look at some Cypress Gardens stuff. Saw the McDonald's sign that's been there since 1963. Dropped you off at a birthday party. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, we had to eat dinner at some point. So I would say that the day is done. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you on the next video. Oh, geez, there's a cat in the road.